Welcome to your daily news brief, all the news, none of the noise. Like and subscribe to keep up. Here are the brief highlights of today's top stories. Isolated Amazon tribe seen near logging bridge site, alarming rights group. MAGA loses it after Minneapolis mayor's emotional speech on shooting. Major grocery chain to lay off nearly 1,000 workers amid store closure plans. Ford to recall more than 355,000 trucks over instrument panel issue, NHTSA says. Lubbock ISD approves, historic raise for teachers, staff. Here's when it goes into effect. Baidu unveils AI computing platform powered by Chinese chips to push a domestic tech stack. New Jersey's massive American Dream Mall sued for selling clothes on a Sunday. Westman was critically mentally ill, should have been stopped, social worker, CUOMO. It could be a la Niña winter. Here's what your region might see. India releases water from dams, warns rival Pakistan of cross-border flooding, says source. Scientists discover natural compounds found in popular hot drink that protect brain against Alzheimer's. I'm not kidding when I say the entire world is getting dumber and dumber, and these 65 incredibly dumb posts are all the proof I need. Analysis: India's Russian oil gains wiped out by Trump's tariffs. Jen Psaki makes ominous warning about Trump. Let that sink in for a second. Onlooker sparks outrage with disturbing video of cruise ship docked in port, need to be banned. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is back in jail and facing deportation. Here's what to know. Now, let's dive deeper into the details. The Mashco-Piro tribe in the Peruvian Amazon has been sighted near a village, raising concerns about the impacts of development.
A logging company is constructing a bridge that could increase outsider access to the tribe's territory, escalating risks of disease and conflict.
The Mashco-Piro, one of the world's largest uncontacted groups, are vulnerable to diseases from outside contact.
Increased logging activities near the tribe raise concerns about potential clashes and further endanger their survival.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey responded emotionally to the school shooting, criticizing shallow condolences.
Many prominent figures on the political right misrepresented his words as an attack on faith.
Several figures linked Frey's response to his past actions, including kneeling at George Floyd's funeral.
Online commentators accused the mayor of anti-Christian sentiment and insensitivity to the victims.
Kroger is laying off nearly 1,000 corporate employees amidst store closure plans.
These layoffs do not affect store, manufacturing, or distribution center employees.
Kroger plans to reinvest the savings into lower prices and new store locations.
The grocery chain will also create additional jobs at the store level.
Ford Motor Company is recalling over 355,000 trucks due to an instrument panel display issue.
This recall impacts specific Ford 2025 and 2026 Super Duty models and the 2025 Ford F-150.
The instrument panel cluster can fail upon engine start, increasing the risk of a crash due to missing critical information.
Ford will address the issue through a dealer software update or a free over-the-air update for affected vehicles.
Lubbock Independent School District teachers will receive a 13% raise this school year.
Instructional support staff will see a 14% raise, and all other staff get a 3% raise.
These significant pay increases, funded in part by House Bill 2, are intended to attract and retain educators.
The raises will be reflected in September 2025 paychecks, with retroactive adjustments for varying pay schedules.
Baidu revealed its MAGA 5.0 platform to boost artificial intelligence computing power using Chinese chips.
This platform offers faster network connections, increased computing power, and enhanced model training capabilities.
The MAGA inferencing system improved the efficiency of DeepSeek's reasoning model by approximately 50%.
This advancement signifies China's effort to develop a domestic artificial intelligence technology stack, lessening reliance on United States technology.
American Dream Mall in New Jersey is facing a lawsuit for violating Bergen County Blue laws.
These laws prohibit the sale of non-essential items like clothing and furniture on Sundays.
Paramus officials argue American Dream gained an unfair advantage by opening retail stores on Sundays.
American Dream claims the county laws do not apply because it is on state-owned property.
Westman, struggling with critical mental illness, tragically committed a violent act.
A social worker familiar with the case asserts that intervention should have occurred much earlier.
This raises serious questions about the efficacy of the current mental health system.
The discussion emphasizes the urgent need for improved support and preventative measures.
La Niña has a 53% chance of developing this fall, impacting United States weather patterns this winter.
This climate pattern involves cooler Pacific waters and altered atmospheric conditions, influencing global weather, especially during winter.
While a weaker La Niña is anticipated, it can still bring drier conditions to southern states and more precipitation to northern regions.
However, warmer than normal temperatures are predicted across much of the United States, potentially impacting snowfall despite increased precipitation.
India released water from dams in Kashmir, warning Pakistan about potential downstream flooding. This follows heavy monsoon rains and flooding that have impacted both India and Pakistan in recent weeks. The water release could exacerbate flood risks in Pakistan's Punjab province, a major agricultural region. The two nations share rivers and India regularly releases excess dam water into Pakistan. Researchers identified two natural compounds, nicotinamide and epigallocatechin gallate, that may reverse brain cell aging.
These compounds, found in vitamin B3 and green tea, help restore energy production in brain cells and clear harmful proteins.
The study found that these compounds restored energy levels in aged neurons and improved amyloid beta clearance.
Further research is needed to determine the optimal delivery method for these potentially therapeutic compounds.
Numerous online posts reveal a concerning decline in critical thinking and basic knowledge.
Examples range from misunderstandings of simple science to historical inaccuracies and grammatical errors.
These widespread instances of misinformation highlight a potential societal issue.
This trend underscores the importance of improved education and critical evaluation of online content.
India capitalized on discounted Russian oil, saving billions after the Ukraine war began. However, newly implemented United States tariffs threaten to eliminate these gains and significantly impact India. These tariffs could reduce Indian exports by over 40%, impacting sectors like textiles and jewelry. This situation complicates India's relationship with both Russia, a key defense and political partner, and the United States. Jen Psaki highlighted concerns about Donald Trump potentially influencing upcoming United States elections.
Psaki discussed Heather Honey, an election denier recently appointed to a Homeland Security election integrity position.
This appointment raises questions, especially considering Trump has dismissed agencies protecting election integrity.
Psaki suggested this appointment reflects Trump's potential strategy to retain power if his approval ratings stay low.
A Juneau resident posted a video revealing the significant air pollution from a cruise ship docked in the Alaskan port city.
Cruise ships are controversial due to various factors, but their environmental impact, particularly air pollution, is a major concern.
These ships can burn vast amounts of fuel daily, producing considerably more carbon emissions than cars and contributing to acid rain.
Furthermore, cruise ships generate more carbon dioxide per passenger than airplanes, and their waste and sonar systems disrupt marine ecosystems.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran national, faces deportation to Uganda after being detained in Baltimore.
He was previously deported to El Salvador against a court order but returned after his wife filed a lawsuit.
Garcia is fighting deportation, citing fears of persecution and torture in Uganda and expressing a preference for Costa Rica.
He faces human trafficking charges in Tennessee, which his lawyers allege are vindictive and preposterous.
Thank you for listening. Stay informed, stay aware, and join us again for more updates that matter. Until next time.